Scamming, conning and fiddling know no boundaries, and would-be fraudsters see journeys as one big opportunity to take advantage. Millions of us are carried to our destinations by bus every day. With so many of these vehicles on our roads, the odd bump is possible. But those on the receiving end are not always totally truthful. It's easy to take for granted the freedom we have to go wherever we want, whenever we want. That's certainly not the case if you're serving time. Then, as an inmate, you face long days behind bars. With more than 80,000 prisoners in the UK's jails, there's a fair few with too much time on their hands. A common problem that insurance companies have to deal with is when opportunists try to claim on bogus workplace accidents. Trips, slips and falls account for a fair chunk of accidents reported by workers, but some of those affected deliberately ramp up the impact. On this programme, we've seen how taking advantage can really backfire. An accident in the hands of a fraudster can blow up into something much bigger as the lies are spun. As a motorist, prangs, shunts and crashes are almost inevitable. But what drivers can't second guess are the actions of the chancers on the road who are keen to exploit the tiniest of bumps. Fraudsters, when caught out, can really shoot themselves in the foot. And if they're pet owners, it can be their four-legged friends that suffer too. Having a dog as a pet brings lots of benefits. Almost half the adults in the UK own one. But our pets need time and attention. And occasionally a visit to the vets. From people chancing their luck by exaggerating their injuries through to organised criminal gangs, insurance fraud hits all of us in the pocket. But the number of these fraudsters getting caught out sends a clear message to anyone thinking of committing insurance crime. They claimed, but now they're shamed. There are millions of people in the UK workforce performing a huge variety of jobs, from office work to labouring on construction sites. Every location can pose a hazard, so it's inevitable some employees may have an accident. The teams of investigators who work tirelessly trying to stamp out insurance fraud have all manner of tools and technology at their disposal. But sometimes dogged determination is just as effective, especially when a pet sob story simply doesn't ring true. Our furry friends need to be looked after, and if they're ill or injured, a vet may be needed. But not every owner has their paperwork in order. While some frauds are carried out by individuals trying their luck, others are committed by organised gangs whose crimes can have a huge impact on their victims. Some will specifically target vulnerable groups of people, and it's gangs who operate in this manner that insurers are particularly keen to stop in their tracks. We've seen how fraudsters can spot opportunities in most situations. Moving house is no exception. If you're buying your first home, there's a lot to sort out before you move in. Removal vans, setting up gas and electricity, and making sure your new pad and all its contents are covered by insurance. Anyone's capable of a scam, but some people manage it on a massive scale, and it's all the more shocking when that person is in a position of trust. The next American case is a shocking example of how innocent victims suffered at the hands of a doctor who stopped at nothing to make money. Insurance fraud takes all sorts of forms, from organised criminal gangs inducing dangerous road accidents to people bumping up household claims with extra items. We're the ones paying the price. Consumers have to contend with ever more expensive premiums. But the industry and the police are cracking down, and the number of these fraudsters getting caught out sends a clear message to anyone thinking of committing insurance crime. They claimed, but now they're shamed. CCTV can be a wonderful thing. It can help identify criminals and highlight heroes. Footage is used increasingly as evidence, and these days there are few blind spots. This can be a good or a bad thing, depending which side of the law you're on. But before we get stuck into the case that so rattled Julie, let's find out more about the man involved. We're used to seeing antics of the less scrupulous on this series. There are those who have no qualms about pushing the boundaries of what's legal or moral. But the next case really takes the biscuit, as a misguided motorist goes to extreme lengths to ramp up a claim. Not everyone deserves a payout, especially those chancers who mock up fake claims. But in honest hands, an insurance policy can be a very useful thing. If you have, say, valuable jewellery, then it makes sense to have your gems covered. If they're lost or stolen, sometimes it's tricky to find the receipts, as they could date back years. But there are occasions when it's surprising and suspicious just how well organised some claimants are. Any situation can be twisted by a con artist. Travel offers a world of opportunity. Most of us really look forward to a holiday. It's a chance to forget work and enjoy some downtime. What a shame then if you have to cancel. Many scammers naively imagine insurers won't cross-check their lies. It's a common assumption and a very silly one. Our names are listed on databases for so many things, from gym membership to owning a car or a home. As insurance investigators know, the truth can be uncovered within a few well-chosen clicks on the computer. From people chancing their luck by exaggerating their injuries, through to organised criminal gangs, insurance fraud hits all of us in the pocket. But the number of these fraudsters getting caught out sends a clear message to anyone thinking of committing insurance crime. They claimed, but now they're shamed. Taj, I need the cards. Never happened. It has appeared that the school boiler has been damaged. To Lydia Pry.
It's one of chaos. I'm here with an eyewitness.
Thank you. Well, the boiler crisis is worsening and panic is spreading across the school. Good night.